write 3 things that you think about a person. Let's see what personal power they project. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. You know, there are 4 types of people in this world. Those who watch things happen, those who wait for things to happen, those who wonder what in the heck happened, and those who make things happen. You are here today because you want to make things happen.
Oh, yes.
That is why you are here. So my question to you is, are you hiding your brilliance? Are you hiding your talents under the guise of being shy or under what you call humility? And some of us would say Ubuntu. Are you? The next question is, are you plain afraid to shine because you're scared to be criticized? Are you resentful of people who shine and show their worth, who excel in their own right? We know them. You see all those people going on Twitter or social media criticizing other people because they're scared to shine and let others shine. So my question is, why are you? Why are you? Because, as I always say to my little glam baby, I said, glam, remember not grand? I'm not a grandma, I'm a glamour. I'm not a grandmother, that's what glamour stands for. Why are you? Because you are right, you are brave, you are strong, you are beautiful. Why are you? You need to get out and shine. Why are you? Because you are here for a unique purpose. We are all different. We're here for a unique purpose. Why are you? Find your passion. Find your purpose and pursue it with passion. Why are you scared to shine? You are an original. God is not in the mode of creating duplicates. We are all originals. That's why we are sitting here. I know you guys used to compare me with somebody, but I'm an original. I'm a South African original. I am not an American original. Can I have 3 volunteers? Can I have 3 volunteers? Okay. Can you get me 3 books outside quickly, please? I asked for 3 volunteers. They did not know what I'm coming to have them do here. And she gave it up. She said, oh, they're 3. No, I would have forced my way up. To be number 4 and whatever, you're going to have 4 volunteers. Never give up. Taking risks are important. So I'm going to give you 3 books to go and enjoy my 3 books. Okay, there you are. Okay, thank you. Just give them the 3 books. So take risks. Don't be scared to take a risk in life. Affirmations are all about building self-esteem. Serena Williams says when she plays tennis, apart from her powerful strokes, affirmations are her second weapon. You notice sometimes she goes and sits down in the chair and she just zones out. She's doing the power of affirmations and affirming herself. I know I can win this. I know I'm good. I know I'm the best. Tina says, Ubuntu says, tell yourself you're good. Beyonce says before she goes on stage, she says, I am worthy, I'm deserving, I am blessed, I am a diva. Wow. And she goes on that stage and performs like a true diva. I taught my little grandbaby, I say my glam baby because I am just a glamorous old lady. Wow. But anyway, I taught my little glam baby this affirmation. So each time she sees me, even on Skype or in person, she'll say, I am bright, I am brave, I am bold, I am blessed, I am beautiful. And you should see her go, I am beautiful. Teach your children at an early age. In fact, let's try it. I am bright. I am brave. I am bold. I am blessed. You can say I am beautiful. Thank you. Give yourself a hand. Whilst we're on the power of affirmations, I know the next one is perceptions, but I want to quickly talk about another one that I did not write down, which is the power of visualization. Do you all know Jim Carrey, the movie? Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey went to Hollywood, poor actor, sat at one of the restaurants and saw all these actors walking around, driving fancy cars, etc. Wrote himself a check for 10 million, his own check. Wrote a check for 10 million, put it on the wall of his room, one bedroom room or one studio apartment, put it on the room there and wrote $10 million for acting services for 10 years. In 10 years' time, after looking at that check and working hard and ensuring that it happens, he became one of the top actors or highest paid actors in the US. I visualized as a little girl, I remember we'd stand at the gate with my sisters and I said, I want to live on the hill up there in Northcliffe. There was something that fascinated me about a house on the hill in Northcliffe overlooking Drakensberg. I visualized it, and then my father, on Sundays, my father would drive us around to different neighborhoods, suburbs, Houghton, centers, and I'd say to my sister, unpick that house, unpick that house. We used to pick the houses. It was a game then, but it was a game I believe that I can fulfill one day. And I did. And I did. So, visualize. Get those. I used to get these business cards from all these important people. They'd give me their business cards, and I'll just see alphabets in front and behind their names. What's happening? Okay, I'll just see alphabets in front and behind their names. And I say, one day I'm going to have these alphabets. I did not even know what those alphabets were. And it happened. So visualize, teach your kids to visualize, to affirm themselves, and it will happen. Let us talk perceptions quickly. Perceptions. Remember we said your personality is your business card. What are you projecting? We talked about what you're projecting to others. Make sure that what you project really reflects what you want to reflect to others. Let me give you a few perceptions they have about businesswomen. A businessman and a businesswoman. A businessman is said to be aggressive. A businesswoman is said to be fussy when we do the same thing. A businessman, they say, is good at detail. A businesswoman doing the same thing we say she is? Bitchy. A businessman, they say, loses his temper because he's involved in his job. When I do the same, they say she is? Pushy. They say businessman follows through. And then when I do the same, they say she does not know when to stop. A businessman is said to be a man of the world. A businesswoman, she's been around. A businessman, they say, has climbed the ladder of success. A businesswoman, they say, stepped away to the top. Sad. A businessman, they say, is a stern taskmaster. A businesswoman, they say, she is hard to work for. But guess who does these? We do it to ourselves. We as women, more than anything else, do it to ourselves. I always say, when you hear another woman condemned, stop the conversation right there and there. Because today, it might be for Rana. Tomorrow, it will be you. Okay, let's talk about the power of knowledge. Your rapport is your trademark. Know your stuff. Stay in your passion zone. That is key. Stay in your passion zone. If you do what you don't like, it is ultimately going to show. But if you do what you love, you will not be paid to work a day in your life. Follow your passion, profits will follow. Here are 5 points to be best in class. Number 1, bring solutions to a job, not problems. Number 2, enjoy what you do, choose passion over profits. Number 3, take initiative. Finish your work before you are reminded. Number 4, always do more than is expected of you. Number 5, reinvent yourself, keep growing at all times. I remember, I'll touch on that subject a little bit more. But so, what do? I call us good girls and gutsy girls. I want you to all think about which column you want to be in. A good girl follows rules. A gutsy girl breaks rules or makes their own. A good girl tries to do everything. A gutsy girl has a clear goal for the future. A good girl works her tail off. A gutsy girl does only what is essential. A good girl wants everybody to like them. A gutsy girl doesn't worry whether people like her or not. A good girl keeps a low profile. A gutsy girl walks tall or walks and talks like a winner, sorry. And this means men too, guys, because I know there are good guys and gutsy guys out there. A good girl waits patiently to get raises. A gutsy girl works hard and asks for what they deserve. Raises, promotions, tenders, whatever. A good girl avoids confrontation. A gutsy girl faces trouble head on. A good girl worries about other people's opinion. A gutsy girl trusts their own. A good girl never takes risks, and a gutsy girl takes risks. Finally, let me talk about the power of image. Remember, your image is your brand. Optics matter. Dress the way you want to be addressed. Dress the way you want to be addressed. Clothing speaks louder than you do. Please, I'm not saying go to Escada and Gucci and buy clothes. I didn't say labels matter. Dr. Julie White, an image consultant, reminds us that people form an opinion about us in 40 seconds of meeting us. 40 seconds. Clothing can communicate your position. Clothing can say, I'm in charge, I'm suspicious, or I'm available. So, you never get a second chance to make a first good impression. You never get a first. Who would you? You know, I looked at some women that I used to admire, and I still do, by the way. And I look at how they looked, and I can see that really they could become president. Sorry for naming American women here, but Condoleezza Rice. I said, I could vote for her. Fortunately, I knew she's intelligent, but you know how first impressions matter. Hillary Clinton dressed like a president, and she's now running for president. Give me some other names here, of men and women, by the way. And I love how we are into traditional wear as well at home. That is making us look a little more regal. Check my sister out. Wow. You look like an African queen, girl.
Thank you.
Okay? So I want to just share quickly the 9 judgment points. Okay, you don't know, you know it was me who's coming to talk. But if they had just said, Subtle is coming to talk. They don't even say her, but they just say Subtle is coming to talk to us today. As Subtle walks into the room, what's the first thing you think you'd have seen? Huh? Color? This girl is on it.
Always me.
She's on it. Race is number one. When the person walks into that room and you don't know who it is, the first thing is race. The second thing is
Sex. Agenda stuff.
wow. Sex on the brain. Okay. Okay, she's a circle. That's why she knows all this. Number 3. Age. That's right. Age. Number 4. Yeah, appearance. Okay. Number 5. You're done, okay. Number 5. Weight. Number 6. Height. Number 7. Posture. Number 8. That handshake that we talked about. Number 9. The voice. The voice. So before we even say hello, people have already made their impression about us. In closing, I just want to give you 7 strategies for success, or to move you from good to gutsy. Follow your passion and profits will follow. Be focused on achieving what you want in life without feeling guilty. Revel in your success, big or small. We're so scared to talk about our success. Fine, don't talk about it, but write it down for yourself. You know, I always say, stop competing with the Joneses. You don't know what they have, what resources they have. We are all so on, and we will be miserable. Compete against your last success. Don't compete against the next person. Compete against your last success. My husband always says, my last success was the last presentation I gave, and I'm going to give a better presentation than the one I gave before. Develop courage and take risks. And I know as women, it's harder for us to take risks. We are always so guilty half the time. Read biographies of successful people. Take pictures with them. Ask them how they got to where they are. And who knows, by osmosis, you too might just become as successful. I'm telling you. The Pope, I made sure I was on that flight to meet with the Pope. Today he's a saint and I feel blessed because I was touched by a Pope. Me and Madiba, I love Madiba on Ferraf. I love Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton has a tendency of when he talks to you, he looks you in the eye, shakes your hand, and gives you your 20 seconds of undivided attention. Have you ever noticed some of our so-called important people do this? They do this. I forgot the name again? Neville. Okay. There's a, hi Neville. Okay. Yeah. Hey Neville. What's happening? What's happening? And they're still talking to you. They're looking for the next important person because Neville's not as important. They've moved to the next person. You know, people who think they're important don't return calls, don't return emails. People who are important return calls and return emails. So even those who are talking to you and greeting you that way, they're not important. They think they're important. They'll give on these celebrations, the celebrities. Like the lady who worked for me say, hey, don't have these celebrations. Anyway, take pictures with those successful people. Try and secure a time and place to meet with them, talk to them, find out how they got to where they got to. Yes, I'm the first to admit they're running because they're chasing the dollar or the rand. So if you can get a moment to ask them quickly at that time and space and time, do it as fast as you can. Walk tall and exude confidence at all times. Remember, posture equals to great personal power. Smile, light up a room when you walk in. Don't just walk into the room. Smile, light up a room. And when you walk out, let that light continue to shine even after you are gone. A smile is the most powerful thing to wear. You could wear the most expensive outfit, But if you're walking in center with an attitude, notice what they used to do when I lived here at home. I still live here though. I have a home in Cape Town. And then they say, they would say, and I would look at them. And I'm walking this way. Guess what I did? I'll go straight to them because I know exactly what they're saying. And I'll go and greet them. Hi, Sanbonani Njani, how are you? And then it's like, oh, she was friendly. Trust me, those celebrations, as someone says, are as insecure as they look confident. So smile, approach them, say nice things. They will say the same to you at the same time. All they have is a screen that they're on. There's nothing more important than what you are. We are all geniuses. We are all important. God is not going to put us on this earth if we are not all important. Absolutely not. So I want you to look at the person next to you and just say, from today, I know I am an original.
I know I am an original.
And I am special.
And I am special.
Stand up, give yourself a round of applause.